Strangers at the Feast, a novel, by Jennifer Vanderbes. Narrated by Renée Raudman. Copyright 2010 by Jennifer Vanderbes. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with Jennifer Vanderbes, care of William Morris Endeavor Entertainment, LLC, and was produced in the year 2010 by Tantor Media Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. Prologue. Eleanor. They had been happy people, thought Eleanor. When others spoke of what happened to her family, they shook their heads, but the Olsons were so happy and peaceful. Eleanor believed she had been a good mother, teaching her children not only to say please and thank you, not only to keep in their elbows while cutting food, but also, when the roast was burned, to compliment Mrs. Murchison on a magnificently cooked meal. When they received gifts, her children wrote detailed notes. "Dearest Grandma, we had our first snowfall last Thursday, and I wore that exquisite blue scarf you gave me." Photos were sent. Douglas and Ginny squinting in strategic feverishness at the Monopoly set from her husband's boss, Jeremiah Reynolds. Pink-faced and tangled in their room playing Twister, a gift from the mournfully barren wife of their longtime accountant, because politeness indicated good breeding. And Eleanor believed that small gestures of consideration, a door held open, a dinner plate cleared, cultivated a mindset of good citizenship. So, when the time came, her children helped blind men at crosswalks. They hauled Mrs. Henderson's groceries from Safeway to her clapboard house. Many times at the end of dinner parties, Douglas, a mere 13, came downstairs to help Pamela Strauss into her thick mink coat, smiling through her Glenlivet kisses, offering his elbow to steady her. "How courteous your children are," people had always said. "How well you have raised them." When the Westport Library burned down, the children sold lemonade to raise money for the reconstruction. Once, on her way home from college, Ginny pulled off I-95 to help a woman with a blown-out tire and nearly got struck by an 18-wheeler. At this, Eleanor put her foot down. "For the sake of your mother's heart," she had said, "do me the courtesy of staying alive." Being a parent wasn't easy. First came the breastfeeding and burping, then frantically intercepting every coin, paperclip, and rusted battery in a 10-block radius. Horrid images kept you up. Fingers and fan blades, foreheads and marble floors, necks and Venetian blind cords. When your children made it safely to grade school, every finger and toe accounted for, you had to steer them away from the kids who spoke out of turn, who set tacks on the teacher's chair and whiled away afternoons in detention. The reward for all this, of course, was the adolescent protest perfected over the centuries, the silent treatment. When you suggested to Douglas that his college girlfriend wasn't an appropriate guest for a family holiday, he might scowl as you lay the silver on the Christmas table. Such sights were needles in a mother's heart. Had you misjudged? Had you gone too far? But you endured the difficult moments because, in the long run, your children would be thankful. Eleanor's own mother knew this. "Let him go," she had said when Eleanor fell in love with Howard Brinkmeyer her senior year of high school. Her mother said his parents would want him to find a nice Jewish girl. He was not going to marry a blonde girl named Eleanor Haggerty. She might as well wait for John Glenn to invite her to a picnic on the moon. She was an experiment for him, a shiksa hors d'oeuvre to cut his hunger before the main course. Having married at 17, her mother worried that Eleanor was wasting time. Did she want to turn out like Alice Freeman, or worse, like old Miss Barksdale? Being alone, they had lost Eleanor's father to cirrhosis, was no easy life for a woman. Still,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?